contestant is Japheth Musau with his speech titled The Reason Why. The Reason Why, Japheth Musau.
Life is like a mighty sea, tossed and driven. And sometimes we want to know the reason why. My friend, Rambo from the jungle. Well built, well spoken, well respected. In college, he used to say, when I get married, I'll be the boss, or I'll know the reason why. Soon after college, Rambo got married to his sweetheart, Betty. Long story short, soon after getting married, Rambo got to know the reason why. Contest chair, fellow Toastmasters. Life can be like a sea, tossed and driven. But let me tell you what I found out after a long, extensive, and detailed study. I discovered the reason why Rambo and other novice relationship people suffer lives of quiet desperation. I discovered the reason why many people, both young and old, live quiet lives of desperation because of the relationships that they have. And this, I found out, can be found within these wonderful, beautiful, glossy magazines. Now, before you form an opinion that I have anything against these glossy magazines, let me assure you that I subscribe to some of them. They have great content, and I wouldn't hesitate to recommend the good ones to you. Friends, having made these felicitous remarks, I have a confession to make in this family-like setting. I find that some of the so-called expert writers of these magazines are nothing but ignorant, incompetent imposters. After burning the midnight oil, pounding away on the keyboard, they end up giving unfortunate, incorrect advice like the following. If you want to live happily ever after, try and understand your spouse. Really? Impossible. Totally impossible. Look at this scenario and tell me, Mr. Expert, explain to me, like a 5-year-old, how tiny little Betty can tame Rambo from the jungle, well built, well respected, endowed with a 1-pack. How is it possible Betty that can neither harm a fly nor kill a cockroach? Betty, when she sees a cockroach, Rambo, Rambo, it's over there, kill it, it's big, it's huge. And that Betty, you tell me, can tame Rambo? As soon as that drama is over, she notices Rambo trying to sneak away in the melee and in the confusion, and she remembers she was just handpecking Rambo. And she beckons him, hey, 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 come back over here. Where do you think you're going? Come back here. And Rambo, like a dog, tail between his legs, comes back. And it's in that melee that I call Rambo. And in a hushed voice, he says to me, can we speak later? I'm having an argument with my wife. And I say, hey Rambo, what is it about this time? I don't know. She hasn't told me. Really? Why don't you tell us? lies the secret and my discovery. I discovered that there's only one thing that you need to understand about your spouse. And this is it. If you understand that there are certain things about your spouse that you will never understand, then you'll have a better understanding. Do you understand? Contest chair.
Can we please have 1 minute of silence to allow the judges to score?